Hello, I'm John Wilson. Welcome to my messy home. If messiness is a sign of genius, I could very well be Albert Einstein. And I am here today not just to show you my mess, but to record a Zone 4 celebration video for Comic Frontline. Comic Frontline's Chris Ventura gave us a series of questions, so if you see me looking down occasionally, it is for the twofold purpose of reading those questions and answering them, and to keep the screen from reflecting in my glasses, which I am blind as a bat without. Alright, so here we go. Intro. As I said, I am John Wilson. I am co-owner of ComicRelated.com, and I'm the online editor of Sketch Magazine. I'm a would-be comic artist and writer. Would-be because I'm not yet, I guess you could say. I'd like to be. I keep trying hard and practicing and all that fun stuff, so there is that. Okay, how did you find Zone 4 / meet Brant Fowler? Well, to do the second part first, I met Brant Fowler pretty much at the beginnings of Comic Related. He was hired on just a little bit before I was, and we became the best of buds pretty much right away, because he was the one that kind of shepherded me along a lot of the way and helped me fix all my mistakes and things in the very beginning, of which I'm sure I made a million, so thanks for that, buddy. And where did I find Zone 4? Well, he did Zone 4 pretty soon after he got hired on, and at first I was just a listener, because he already had 4 people on his show. Their Australian person had to leave for reasons I don't recall, and now I am a semi-regular, I guess, if not regular host, I guess you would say. I guess you'd call me regular. I'm there a lot. Except recently. I've been sick. Alright, so what does Zone 4 mean to me and what makes it special? Well, as I said, co-owner of Comic Related, the news and information site. And as such, we try to keep our own bias and opinion out of the news. So Zone 4 gives me a platform to talk about things, to give my opinion where I wouldn't and shouldn't in the news article, and to just talk about comics in general and why I love them, why they are pretty much one of the center parts of my life, and why they have been for a very long time. So it gives me a forum to speak, which I don't often do anywhere else, and rarely do on videos. So count yourselves lucky / horrified that you are seeing my face now. And what are your favorite moments and episodes from the show? Well, I'm really bad at numbers, so I don't remember episode numbers at all, but more broadly, it's those times where we kind of go off script, where we get into tangents, where we really get into discussions about things and different aspects of the comic industry, where we don't always agree. Now, sometimes it degrades into arguing, which is no fun, but when everyone has strong opinions, and those opinions don't always go together, but we're generally a respectful bunch. The other times are the skits are a lot of fun. They allow me the chance to show off, to do voices, to be silly, so those are always really cool. Who is your favorite guest on the show? Well, one of my favorite guest hosts has always been Mike Luoma. He is a creator himself. He's always really articulate and has a lot to talk about. He's a professional radio guy, so he always kind of raises the bar for the rest of us and makes us try to sound just a little bit more intelligent and articulate and professional, which is always a good thing to be. And, you know, he's kind of a font of information on all things Cosmic Marvel, so when Guardians came out, he was kind of the guy to go to in a lot of ways. So it's always fun when he comes on. How has Zone 4 changed / evolved in your eyes since episode 200? Well, I hope we've gotten better. I hope that the shows are more enjoyable, that you're liking some of the things we're doing now versus what we were doing then. I hope you like the comic reviews. That's one of my more favorite parts, is the comic reviews. That's probably pretty much it. I just hope we're better now than we were back then, because you always hope to you know, evolve and get better. Over the years, what has Zone 4 done for you? Well, like I said, it gives me a forum. It also gives me headaches. No, I'm just kidding. It gives me that forum to speak in. It has also robbed me of my anonymity, of my people not knowing me. For a long time, I kind of reveled in my lack of being known, but now through Zone 4 and other things, a lot of people know me. And, you know, I'm not terribly sure that that's a good thing. But, what the heck. If you know me and you like me, great. If you know me and you hate me, great. I'm cool either way. Alright, what are your thoughts on your cast members? All of them. Dirty, rotten. No, I'm just kidding. I love every last one of them. Like I said, Brant is my best bud, brother from another mother. Gordon is, you know, I have to always respect him. We don't agree often, but I have to respect how intelligent and opinionated and just all around smart that Gordon is. He really knows his way around a subject and how to get his point across, and you have to respect that. And then of course Ron is just the Ron is the master. Ron is the guy that we kind of look to for all the history and the especially the pulp stuff. I've never met anybody who's so knowledgeable about a genre of reading that you know, he is an encyclopedia of all things pulp, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun to see and to know, you know, to know somebody like that that's been around the industry long enough to kind of remember a lot of the same things that you do, and you know, even before that, because you know, I'm no spring chicken myself, but Ron is older and has seen more. He's been there and done that, and you know, I always remain kind of in awe of the man. Alright, 100 episodes later, how has Zone 4 impacted your appreciation for the comics industry? You know, the fact that we see so much news, and that the news always hasn't been so great. I think it's impacted it by the fact that it's made me look at the industry a lot more critically than I used to. A lot more, you know, I expect a lot more from it, and I see it fail quite a bit, sadly. So, you know, Zone 4 has definitely, and we talk about that, and, you know, Zone 4 has definitely kind of given me an area to, you know, not just shake my head at the craziness of what's going on, but to also talk about it and get other people's opinions, and, you know, just have that forum. Once again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but just that forum to discuss things. So you gotta love it for that. With Zone 4 hitting 300, what are your hopes for the show moving forward? Well, you know, I hope it evolves. It's continued to evolve recently. I hope it evolves even more. I would love to see it go on long past me, to get new blood and new interests, and, you know, get people reading books and creating books with new opinions and stuff like that. I want Zone 4 to be this juggernaut that lives and breathes and keeps on long after my sad little face is out of here. And speaking of my sad little face being out of here, that's it for me. I hope you all enjoy the video, and have a face to the voice now. And I'm sorry for that, because it's a funky little face, but it's all mine. So that's it. Talk to you soon. Don't necessarily know that you'll be seeing me on vid too much, but you'll definitely hear me somewhere on the internet. Peace. Hasta la vista, Guadalajara, Sierra del Fuego.